Okay, so yes, I am muted. And so if you didn't hear a single thing I just said, it's probably because we'll have to start this over again. So here we go. Welcome to the call. For those who are listening and those who are all on and then probably jumped off, you probably didn't hear a word I just said. Ah, man, I got to remember to keep taking the mute off of this thing. Natalie, thank you for telling me that. I totally just foobarred this. So if you jumped back on wondering if it was your audio, guess what? It was not. It was actually me. There you are. Ah! Dude, you just missed 5 minutes of fire. I don't know who, if you just jumped back on and you're coming on live, you just missed 5 minutes of fire. The call is over. I'm so sorry you missed everything because you couldn't hear me. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the call. We're trying this again, apparently, because I have this really dumb thing I do where I don't take the mute off when I try to go live. So let's try this again. Welcome to the call. Hope you guys are having a great day. We're going to go on here and we're going to do some sharing, as I mentioned just a second ago. There was an email that I got here this weekend from a gentleman who has been around us for a while. Yeah, 5 minutes. That's embarrassing. Oh, well, whatever. These are things that are live. Taking imperfect action is what we're all about. It is what it is. All right, so this guy came in, gave me an email last week, over 50 million in product sales on Amazon. He shared that with me just this past weekend. Super excited about that. It just shows you what's possible with the power of good software and training that matches up. When it happens, there is a process, a methodology to this that does work. It's repeatedly working for our clients in ASIN 360. It's our 5x5 methodology. And it does work, folks, and it works on scale. It can work on $1,000 a day or more, or it can work on 50 million in sales. And these are just another example I've shown you guys. And I got a case study I'll show you in just a minute from one of our students who's in here. Some of you might know him. His name's Brendan. He just shot me a video yesterday and showed me some things about what's going on with his account. And I got to tell you, it is fire. I am super impressed with this man. He has gone in and done the job. He has overcome the troubles. He persevered and broke $1,000 a day and is now way above that. And is just crushing it on his account after we launched. In 4 days, he broke $1,000 a day in sales after launching. So that's super awesome. Shout out to him. I'll play his video in just a minute, and we'll see the opportunity you guys can have to listen to him. So going back to product research, we are talking, and welcome to the call. If you just are now hearing me, welcome to the call. If you're going to like, share, or comment this video, if you share it, I'm going to give you $25. So I'm gonna randomly pick somebody who shares this video. If we get to 25 shares, I'm giving $25 out. Let's make it really simple. 25 shares, $25. Nobody wants to earn $5, so you got to share it more than 5 times. I got to set some kind of threshold of fun here. So make sure you at least get up to that point and make that work. And that's just one of my case studies that we have in terms of people using our software, technology, and processes. In systems and our methodologies to grow and scale businesses on Amazon. So I have in front of me a list of products that we are buying. And you guys can do this, of course, in your own account. Go to your orders. This is just order mining research. I want you guys to remember to do this process. You're doing it as yourself already in the system. Now, you may not have the same directional look at this that I do from my position because I'm not making all of these orders. They're being done mostly by my wife and sometimes my children. But you guys can come in here and look at some of these in terms of your own orders, and you can kind of look at how you are mining products. Now, you are a consumer. There are people just like you. Your goal is to go backwards and try to identify products that are in here that might be things that someone else could buy, right? So you are a part of an avatar that there are, I'm sure, millions of people like you in your age and demographic and gender and history and location and all kinds of other places in your life. We call them data points that tie you to other people just like you, friends, family, and people you don't even know. And so what happens is you come down here. This is one area I like to mine called more items to explore. And it happens to do from your browsing history and from things you've purchased. And it just starts to dive into other areas, right? Which is really something you want to get into as you're doing product mining because there's so much to look at. And so as you're buying into certain areas, of course, there are other people who are buying just like you. And you might even be able to put a name to them. Call it Uncle Joe. Well, that's not good because this time of year we don't want to call Uncle Joe. Let's say Uncle Jack. Uncle Jack who's buying is buying products, and you can name him, and he likes fishing and supplies and outdoors and goods and this kind of stuff. And wouldn't you know it, Uncle Jack might like a camping stove, right? Uncle Jack, I could see him buying this. He's that kind of guy. He could buy this stove, and he likes to test these things out, or he likes to go in the woods. And you've got ideas, just throw them in here, Julie. If you want to throw out ideas, go be my guest. I'm happy to throw those out there. And yeah, that is 50 million. That's pretty cool, right? So this is somebody's third party selling. Obviously, they're making $1,600 a month in gross profit estimated. by the tool ASIN Inspector over here. And I'll tell you more about what's going on with ASIN Inspector in just a second. There's some really cool things happening over there with that business. So we got one sort of decent product image, not really great, guys. And those of you who have been around me know this is not something I'm going to be impressed by. They've got a video, that's okay, but they got like one other image that's not really cool. So if I'm outing your product today, sorry, forgive me, but you know what? Look at this. Okay, 52,000 BSR, I like that. It's a 99 node BSR, meaning it's got a lot of room to play. We are getting a net payout of $79.50. Let's zoom in on this. $79.57 on an estimated $38 COGS at an estimated 35% cost of goods. Puts me at around $41 in profit after Amazon selling and fees. That's profit I can put in my bank account for every one of those units sold. And at 50,000 in or 52,000 in department BSR, if we scroll back up here, 52,000 in department BSR, there's a lot of room. And guys, between the 50 to 100,000, there's not a huge jump in sales volume. This is estimated at 41 units a month. So by the time I get down below 50,000 to 40,000 to 30,000 on the BSR, my sales can increase exponentially. They don't go like $1,000 a month in profit more. They can go like $5,000 or $10,000 in profit and more. The closer you get that BSR to 1, the more exponential the growth revenue is, and of course the product profitability is there in the product. It will scale. Now remember, just because a product doesn't have any profit in it at 100 units you're selling every month, if you try to get it to 1,000 units, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to get more profit. Like, don't fall for that. That's a gimmick, okay? I think it's a gimmick of marketing that people do, and I don't want you to fall for that. Because it doesn't have any profit at 100 units. If you're selling 1,000 units, it doesn't mean you're not going to make more profit. People fall for that trap, I think, way too often, and I don't want you to do that, right? So in terms of the product itself, this is actually a really interesting product. I know it's being sold by a third party because I can tell the way they're doing the bullets. I can tell you right now, they're not significantly optimizing the brand EcoZoom. The product itself is a decent rating of 4.7 out of 5, 81%. Somebody just isn't putting the work into this product. And so, yeah, I mean, look at this description, guys. This is something I might steal. If you guys don't take this product and look at it, I might go take this one and look at it myself. First date is November 15th, 2013. So that tells you something. This has just been out here, and it's not really been competing in the marketplace, yet they're still making about $1,600 to $2,000 a month. It's been out of stock for a while, and that could be part of the issue with this listing, just coming back online. So there's a number of factors to consider here that could be an opportunity for you guys. It's always an opportunity. Yeah, you saw the same thing I saw, Natalie, which is cool. You're getting that eye. You're getting an eye for this, which is very, very good. So you're seeing some of the things I'm seeing, but you're also seeing opportunity. So let's just look back. You got some videos, which shows there's definitely some in demand. This product has barely even touched the surface of its opportunity. Let's just go into camping stoves. Now, that's a product. I mean, I would really evaluate that product, but let's go into camping stoves because this is a niche within the gear space of camping and outdoor recreation, as you can see from right here under sports and outdoor goods. One of the 5 major categories we recommend you take a look at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push up ASIN Inspector, and while it's pulling that data, what I want you guys to know is Six Leaf, a competitor of ASIN Inspector, has purchased that brand. So ASIN Inspector is going to move to Six Leaf, and with the launch of our Phoenix 2.0, which will be coming out here shortly, all of the ASIN Inspector customers and stuff will be moving over to the Phoenix tool and inside the Six Leaf platform. Yay! You guys are going to be so happy with what we're doing over here. By increasing the availability of the product, we're going to have new features and functions. We're going to do all kinds of new stuff. It does have a Chrome component to it right up here that is part of this platform, as well as mass reviews and all kinds of other cool things I won't demonstrate for you guys today. But I do want you to know as we're rolling this out and ramping this, you're going to get emails and notifications and see traffic and retargeting ads and all kinds of stuff are going to show up here shortly as we move this forward and the version 2.0 comes to market. But remember, we got so many other things going on over here. We've got Zon Blast, Zon Classic. This is about getting rebate launches and coupon launches. We've got links for retargeting your audience. We got mass reviews with 100% compliance for reviews, very important. And we can guard your inventory from unscrupulous buyers. So this is going to be a very big rollout, guys, when this comes. And we're going to have new product relationship management components to this that I'm super excited about where that's going. So guys, just pay attention. That will be coming out. ASIN Inspector will stick around for a while, but a lot of the features, functions, and stuff you love with ASIN Inspector are going to go into Phoenix. And of course, Phoenix itself has a lot of really cool things in it you don't even know about just yet. But let's just look at this market as a whole. At the macro view, I see a lot of green. I see 8,300 sales ranks, $40 buy box, not bad. 1,500 reviews and an average of 4.6. So people are doing a great job, mostly loving these kinds of products in the camping stoves. And there is definitely still opportunity under the camping stove to look at particular niches in this. So let's just come in here and do our normal filtering, as you guys should know by now. I'm looking to find something at 4.5, and I definitely want something more than $10 in profit to really compete. And as you can see, there's definitely products with more than $10 in profit. If I go to 15, 18, you can see there's products upwards of $41, making around $7,200 in profit. Now, guys, this is not $7,200 in terms of like, life-changing dollars, but this is just one product, right? Your goal at this point is to get 5 of those products in the market. 5 of those products at $7,200 a month in profit is pretty good, right? I think you guys would agree with that. Even at $2,100 opportunity for this particular product, they're showing you where the market potentiality is. This one is running at $14,000, but I can still see that there's some major differences in the type of products that are making the profit, which is good for product differentiation, which is great. And you guys should know where we're going with there because there's a different kind of need for each of these. And I'm sure there's ways to innovate. I have not dug in this myself, but you can see this one here at $7,000 and this one here at $7,200 are just very different products, but still generating good profitability, right? So you get an idea of where the product and profitability could go for this. So your challenge here is to see the difference between saturation and competition, the difference between product launching, obviously going through and evaluating the products by the numbers, so you know what the cost might be to launch something like this, and then determining what you could launch, how much it's going to cost, where you might go differently, if you might even go in just to the accessories component and not the major components, because you can see there's definitely accessories around here. There's even a smaller version of this one. We got a tote bag. Okay, there's a bag to just carry it around in. So there's a lot of play on stoves and grills as a niche that we literally just unlocked by going in to my own shopping list, going down to the more items to know in my shopping list, and then just digging in. So that was a way we ended up with this product, and you can do the same thing, okay? So again, once you do this and you've got your more list building, or what we call our most list, we're just going to take these products and we're going to take the ones that are profitable, and we're just going to start putting them down on a list and just building that list. And we're just going to keep building that list over and over again. Of course, the next thing you need to do is find out if they're profitable. You need to get to the sourcing level, and that's where you actually start to work on the green sheets and making sure you get your product by the numbers so you can compete, how you're going to compete, and how you dominate, rank this product, and really take it out the door for your brand. So if you're already in the camping and hiking niche, this might be a good alternative, or at least a product alternative and opportunity down in the node of stoves and grills. Of course, we can come up to camping and hiking, and we're going to find a lot of other things. This is, again, a very large niche, the whole niche of camping and hiking in outdoors and sports, being a component outdoor recreation being a component of sports and outdoors. We've got our department and category, and of course we're dropping into the nodes down here, and we're finding like all kinds of opportunities, and guys, millions of product opportunities in here. And the goal again is not to hit a home run. So our goal isn't here to show you that there's a product that makes you $100,000 a month. That's not the goal here. Don't fall for that trap. What I want you to understand is there's products that you can create that you stack on top of each other. And that one product might make you a couple thousand in profit every month, and then another one might make you 5,000, and another one makes you 3,000, and maybe one makes you 10,000. But the goal here is to get those products out, identify those products, and continue to source them into your brands so you can have success. What happens when you do that effectively? What happens when you do that effectively? Let me show you. I'm actually going to play the video from Brennan right now. I want you guys to pay attention because this strategy was executed by Brennan in our ASIN 360 professional coaching and mentorship, and let's find out what happens.
Hi, I'm Brennan Morrow, and about 8 months ago I started the ASIN 360 course. It was at the heart of the pandemic. Like literally, that's when March, that's right when it got on lockdown. Things got stopped from shipping, all kinds of hard stuff. But 8 months later, I have 2 branded labels, actually 3, but 2 primary branded labels with 3 containers that are landing and landed. See, today we started selling our products about 4 days ago for one of our product lines. That product line has 96 products. Sorry, 98 products. Kind of a lot. It is a lot to start out. But all that said, they started selling. So like day 1, $50 came in. And day 2, $250. And then day 3, $500. And then today, the thing's just starting to really roll. It's $1,100 in and just rolling down the road. And so we see an exponential growth. And the reason behind that is I learned a lot in the course. I learned a lot about the keywords and friggin' nerdy stuff, really nerdy stuff. And it is a lot of tough work. I mean, it's not going to just be super easy, but this machine is now running on its own, and it's just multiplying on its own, which is pretty amazing. So hats off to ASIN 360, pretty amazing stuff. Well, I hope this helps you guys, and have a good one.
Yeah, definitely, guys. So that is, he sent me a screenshot last night of the latest update around 9 or so in the evening yesterday, and it was over 1,700 in sales. So he's over 1,700 in sales on day 4 of his product rollout. Guys, he went from 0 to 1,700 a day in revenues in 4 days after his launch. So Brennan is an action taker. Brennan is one for you guys to pay attention to. Brennan followed the steps, did the processes, ran through the training, and actually executed it. So guys, if you want to succeed faster, the opportunity to accelerate your business goals is happening. It's going to happen bigger. So I want to ask you a question for those of you who are paying attention. If I worked with you to build a high converting Amazon private label business, super fast turnaround in 6 to 10 weeks, direct membership, live group coaching, without you needing to worry about where to source, worrying about the Facebook traffic, emails, or lists, or this kind of stuff, showing you our proprietary methods that we showed him so you can launch your own brands and products, would you take me up on that offer, right? Would you take me up on that offer to show you and help you through the same things that we helped Brennan through? Brennan was an action taker. He is a classic ADHD mentality, but he definitely got it done with the ASIN 360 coaching and mentorship. So guys, if you like any of the product research, if you are interested in understanding that, all I need you to do is type in interested below this chat. Type in interested. I'm going to have you slide into my DMs. I'm going to message you some details. We're going to find out if it's something that you could do as well. And really, when it gets down to it, the opportunity right now for e-com has never been better. I'm showing you products right now that have so much opportunity, guys. You just need to be able to do the work and put the processes and systems in place and make it work. So if you're not currently one of my students watching this today, hello to those of you who are, and you are wanting to be a Brennan, if you want to jump to that kind of opportunity, then all you got to do is type in interested, and I will send the details to you, and we'll see if it's a good fit for you guys to work with us. So every Thursday, I do product hunts. You've got products today. I showed you different products. I even opened a niche at the macro level for you to go investigate. Do your diligence on those products. Assume nothing at this moment about them other than you need to do your diligence, go through the process, run the numbers, and make sure that you guys can take advantage of that, right? Because it gets into the numbers, it has a process, and you need to make sure that you follow the process, because when you do, and the way we do it, and put those into the market, you too could turn into a Brennan. There's no guarantee, but there's a lot of opportunity because you guys are not alone, because we know the number of you who are already on this path, and you now see what's possible in executing the strategies and the steps and how it actually works out once they get into the market. And that's what's so cool about what Brennan did. Again, he's another case study of proof. He is on a run rate at this moment to blow past 30,000 to 50,000 a month in revenues in the next 30 days or less, guys, just at the launch. And so he is going to hit 6 figures, no doubt, a month on his products in the next 60 to 90 days by following this. And by the way, if you're asking if it's profitable, yeah, it's profitable. Well, you guys know we don't source anything less than 35% cost of goods, which means your profit margin should be greater than 40 to 50%, which means you're putting more than $12 to $20 in your pocket for every unit sold. If you can't do that, then you're not following the program. And that's what's important about understanding what we do differently over here. So guys, that was what I had for you today. If you are interested, Rebecca, thank you so much. If anybody would not be crazy to take advantage of this. Yeah, exactly. Would be crazy to not take a video. Yeah, you would. I think you're crazy. But you know what? That's okay. That's you. So if you are one of those people who would love to talk with me about this, just slide into my DMs by typing interested below this, and I will shoot you a message. We'll connect. We'll find out if it's a good fit for you. If I don't see you again in the next few days, I will see you next Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll crack open another niche. Who knows what we'll get into. We found profitable camping stoves today. So if you're just catching up with me and you're just joining this, go back, rewind, and go back and look at the niche that we just opened up. Go validate it. Go vet it. But if your time is now, if you want to get on a run rate to 30 to 50,000 in the first 30 days of launching your products, if you guys are serious about building private label brands with intrinsic value, and if you want to do the possibility of even hitting 50 million in sales like this, which is an email, literally, I just got this last weekend, 50 million in product sales with Amazon due to the training and Asset Inspector software, then, hey, guys, sky's the limit. So hope to hear from some of you. Look forward to talking with the rest of you. And those of you who are just hanging out with me today, thank you so much for joining. Take some action. And remember, if you don't take time for your business, you will take time for your job. All right. See you guys next Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Take care.